Now, for all the vilification of America and for all the criticism of the Western influence, guess where Xi Jinping sent his only child to study? Harvard University. The admission was followed by millions of dollars in Chinese funding, and now all of it is under scrutiny. The Trump administration fears the Chinese Communist Party has infiltrated American universities. It has launched a probe, and already we've seen the firing and resignation of 54 scientists.
This is Xi Mingzi, a Harvard University student between 2010 and 2014. What's so special about her? She is the only daughter of Chinese President Xi Jinping. During her time at Harvard, she lived under a pseudonym. How did she get into Harvard University? The university made exceptions for her. Xi Jinping promised millions of dollars in endowments and walked the talk when he came to power. Since 2013, Harvard University has been the biggest recipient of money from China, close to $100 million. But China's first daughter is not the only link to Harvard. There's big money and shady ties. So much so that Harvard is under investigation for not disclosing foreign funding. China is accused of using sponsorship to promote pro-Chinese propaganda, running a spy ring on US campuses, and enlisting American scientists to work for China. The latest case was exposed this year. A US court has indicted Charles Lieber, Harvard's former chair of chemistry department, for hiding Chinese funding. In 2011, Lieber secretly became a strategic scientist at Wuhan University of Technology. Between 2012 to 2017, he participated in China's 1,000 Talent Scheme. For this, he was paid a monthly salary of $50,000. Over $150,000 in living expenses, and more than $1.5 million to establish a research lab in Wuhan. He is accused of not disclosing these ties with China. If convicted, he faces a 5-year term in prison. The case has put the Harvard University in the dock. The Chinese president has visited Harvard on several occasions, even after his daughter graduated. In March 2019, he met the recently appointed Harvard University president, Lawrence Bacow. Where did the meeting take place? At the Great Hall of People in Beijing. And now Xi is using his ties with Harvard to get coronavirus research. Beijing is said to have donated $115 million for a project involving scientists from both China and Harvard. This is according to Harvard University's official news outlet, the Harvard Gazette. The Department of Education, which is investigating Harvard, has accused the university of lacking appropriate university controls. The department has warned Harvard and other such institutions with a direct line to Beijing. Chinese money comes with strings that can compromise academic freedom. For the sake of its own credibility, Harvard must take the warning seriously. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.